Welcome students. Today we will discuss about your how to solve your transient problems. Okay. So we have discussed till now what is the behavior of resistance, inductance, and capacitance during the transient behavior. Okay. So resistance does not oppose the sudden changes of current or voltage across it because resistance does not store any amount of energy. Okay, resistance absorb electrical energy and will convert that electrical energy into non-electrical power. Okay, but inductance and capacitance, those are energy storing elements. Okay, inductance stores the energy. Inductance inductance stores the energy in its magnetic field. Magnetic field. Okay. Okay, so this inductance stores the energy in its magnetic field. Okay, and capacitance stores the energy in electric field. Okay, so these inductance and capacitance are energy storing elements. Okay, so we cannot change suddenly the current and voltage across these inductance and capacitance instantaneously. Why? Because the energy level stored in inductance and capacitance cannot be changed suddenly, because energy level of any substance cannot be changed suddenly. Suppose one substance is in stationary or stable position. Okay, we cannot change the energy level of that substance instantaneously. Okay, so we cannot change the energy level of any substance instantaneously, it will take some time. Okay, so we cannot change the energy level of inductance and capacitance instantaneously, so they always oppose sudden changes of current or voltage across it. Okay, so our conclusion we have got in our previous discussion that inductance always opposes sudden changes of current. Okay, inductance opposes, okay, sudden changes of current. Changes of current. Okay, what is the meaning of this? Suppose a unit step input is there. Okay, this is a unit step input. Suppose this value is k of ut. This is a voltage source whose value is persist or exist for t is greater than equals to 0. Okay, so this is a unit step voltage source is given to a series RL circuit. Suppose this is a switch. Suppose this is a switch and this is a resistance and this is a inductance. Okay, so this is a switch, this is a resistance and this is a inductance. This is R, this is V. Suppose I am close this switch, I will close this switch at t equals to 0. I will close this switch at t equals to 0. So what is happening inside the inductor? Suppose this inductor is not there, a resistor is present here. Okay, so after switching the switch, after closing the switch, the current across this inductor will change suddenly. Okay, so we have to analyze three things in the transient behavior. Okay, suppose I will close the switch at t equals to 0 second. Okay, so I have to analyze two things. Okay, I have closed the switch at t equals to 0 second. What is happening inside the inductor, or what is the current through the inductor, what is the voltage across the capacitor after, just after closing the switch. Okay, so if I will analyze what is the response of this system just after closing this switch, then okay, this current just after closing the switch, I can tell I0 plus. Okay, and this current just before closing the switch, I can tell I0 minus. Okay, so what is I0 minus? Suppose I close the switch as t equals to 0 second. What is I0 minus? Indicates current flowing in the circuit just before switching. This is the switching instant, the instant at which switching is done here. At t equals to 0, the switching is done here. So what what is the current through the inductor at t equals to 0 minus, at t equals to 0 minus, I need to find out. Okay, and what is the current just after switching, I need to find out. Okay, so before closing this switch, okay, I can say that okay, I can say that before closing the switch, before closing the switch, before closing the switch, what is I0 minus? I0 minus equal to 0 ampere. I can say that this inductor is initially relaxed inductor. Okay, no current is flowing through the inductor, no energy stored in the inductor previously before switching. Okay, so what is the current through the inductor before switching? I0 minus. Okay, so at t equals to 0, my switch is closed. At t equals to 0, my switch is closed. So after closing the switch, what will be the current through the inductor? After closing the switch, I0 plus, I need to find this. Okay, so what is the current flowing through the inductor just before switching? 0. Okay, so this is a energy storing element. Okay, so energy stored in the inductor cannot change suddenly after switching. So inductor का एक property है, inductor does not allow sudden changes of current across it. Okay, but it allows sudden changes of current across it if the voltage applied to it is an impulse function. Okay, how I can derive this? Suppose inductor is there. Suppose inductor is there. This is an inductor. Okay, current flowing through it. Suppose I am. Due to this current flowing, some voltage drop is here. Suppose this is VL. Okay, suppose this is VL. This VL is other than impulse response or impulse signal. This voltage is other than impulse response. Okay, so what is VL? VL is equal to L di by dt. So I can calculate here what is IL. IL is equal to VL dt, integration 1 by L. Okay, so I can calculate this VL up to that switching. Okay, where the switching is done at t equal to 0, the switching is done. Okay, so I need to calculate whatever the current just after switching, just before switching. Okay, just after switching till infinity, I don't have any moderation whatever the current, because I am analyzing what is the behavior of the circuit at transient. Okay, transient means switching behavior of the circuit. Transient means switching behavior of the circuit. Okay, so I have to analyze from minus infinity to up that t point. Okay, up that t point, or I can say that up to 0 I have to analyze. Okay, so another thing is that suppose I can say minus infinity to t0 minus. Would I need to analyze more? Because at the time of switching, what is the behavior of the inductor? Only these things I have to analyze. Okay, so minus infinity to t naught, I don't analyze this. VL dt, I am neglecting this from my analysis. Okay, so before switching, what is happening? I am not analyzing. Okay, minus infinity to 0 minus, what is happening? I am not analyzing this. Okay, 0 minus to 0 plus, what is happening? I will analyze this. 0 plus to infinity, what is happening? I will not analyze this. Okay, the sole motto of our analysis, or sole motto of our analysis, to analyze this interval only. Okay, so I will not analyze this. I will not analyze this. What I have to analyze? I have to analyze 1 by L, 0 minus t equals to 0 minus to t equals to 0 plus VL dV. Okay, so my VL here is a step response. I can say that my VL here is a step response. Okay, my VL here is a step response. I can say this is T, this is K. This value is K, this value is K after T is greater than or equal to 0. Okay, I can define this function as VLT equals to okay, K for T greater than or equal to 0 and 0 for T less than or equal to 0. Okay, so see here, from 0 plus to infinity, what is the value here? K. Yes, K. But from 0 minus infinity to 0 minus, okay, minus infinity, this is minus infinity region to 0 minus, just before 0, what is the value? 0. This is 0. So I can say that this is 0, this is 0, this is 0, yes, this is 0. So another thing is that from 0 minus to 0 plus, what is the value? From 0 minus to 0 plus, what is the value? This is 0. Okay, 0 minus to 0 plus, is there any value exist? No. There is no value exist between 0 minus to 0 plus. Certain value is not existing. Okay, the certain value is existing only for your impulse response. Only for your impulse response, that certain value is there for impulse response only. Okay, so value exists here for impulse response only. Okay, so here we can observe one thing. At the 0, it is suddenly rises from this value. Okay, at the 0 value, at the 0, this is suddenly rises from this value, and I cannot say anything, I cannot define that function at 0. You can only define the function impulse response at 0. The impulse response will exist at 0 itself with unity, your unit area. The area, total unit area is illustrated in one instant it is coming. Okay, so this value is not coming at instant, but from 0 minus to 0 plus, this value is not coming. So without impulse, inductor does not allow certain changes of current. Inductor does not allow certain changes of current. So you have to remember one thing, that our inductor does not allow certain changes of current. So after switching, what is happening? I0 plus is equal to, okay, just before switching, what is the current? 0 ampere. So just after switching, what will be the current? 0 ampere. 0 ampere. So how the inductor will behave after switching if it is initially relaxed? Okay. So inductor, okay, will behave as open circuit. Okay, initially after switching, just after switching. Okay, inductor will behave as a open circuit initially just after switching. Okay, initially just it will behave as a open circuit just after switching. So okay, so just after switching, when it is initially relaxed. Okay, just after switching, the inductor will behave as a open circuit when this is initially relaxed. But what happens if inductor is having initial condition, then just after switching, how it will behave? Let us see what is happening here. Two conditions is there. We have to analyze the two things here. So suppose one voltage source is there, another voltage source is there. Okay, those are connected in series. One switch is there. Suppose this switch. One switch is there. Suppose this switch is there. Okay, this is one position. This is two position, and this switch is connected with a resistance and inductance. Okay, suppose this value is R, this value is N. Suppose I will say, suppose this is V1, this is V2, this is R, and this is N. Suppose I will say initially the switch is positioned at position number 1. Initially the switch is at position number 1. Okay, so before it is connected to position number 1, before that the switch is not connected to any point. Okay, so before this switch is connected to this position number 1, what is the current through the inductor? 0. Okay, so after closing the switch to this, okay, after the closing the switch to position number 1, what is the here I will analyze at position number before this switch connected. Suppose यहाँ पे switch है, before connecting to this position number 1, what is the current I0 minus will be 0. Okay, after this switch connected to position number 1, what is the sudden current here? Same 0 ampere, same 0 ampere. Okay, so it will take some time to reach steady state. Okay, so what is the value of current IT or series RL circuit? V by R whole into 1 minus e to the power minus R by N into V by R whole into 1 minus e to the power minus R by N into. Okay, so after reaching or after spending some time here, after some time constants, 5 time constants or 6 time constants, the steady state current will established here. Okay, so what is the sudden amount of current just after switching initially relaxed inductor, switching number position number 1 0. So initially at position number 1 this inductor will behave as a open circuit. Okay, so what is the steady state current reached here? I infinity. Okay, at the steady state current equals to V by R. I can say this as I naught. Okay, so whatever the current here, steady state current flowing in this circuit, I naught. After some time constant, steady state current here is I naught. Okay, after some time, what is happening? This switch moves to the position number 2. This switch moves to the position number 2. So before closing this switch here, what is the current flowing through the inductor? Because inductor does not allow sudden changes of current. What is the current flowing through the inductor when the switch is at position number 1? I naught. Okay, so after the switch is moved to the position number 2, what will be the current flowing through the inductor? I0, the sudden current flowing through the inductor at the position 2. At the position 2 will be same I naught. Okay, so what is the interpretation here? If initially relaxed inductor is there, okay, after switching that inductor will behave as a open circuit. Okay, if some current is flowing initially to the inductor, just after switching the current through the inductor will does not change instantaneously. That's why I can say that inductor will behave as a current source, because in voltage source or current source, the source is having pre-specified constant value. In a voltage source, we cannot change the voltage instantaneously. Okay, same likewise in current source, we cannot change the current instantaneously. As there is some initial current is there in the inductor, the current through the inductor cannot change instantaneously. That's why I can say that after switching, this inductor will behave as a current source only. ओके, सो इंडक्टर के बारे में हम लोग जान गए। अभी देखते हैं इंडक्टर को हमेशा याद कर लो। ओके, इंडक्टर के साथ ये होता है, ये याद कर लो। ओके, उसके बाद उसका एनालॉजी है कैपेसिटर। ओके, जस्ट इसका विपरीत है। तुम्हारे इंडक्टर स्टोर्स द एनर्जी इन इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड, कैपेसिटर स्टोर्स द एनर्जी इन द मैग्नेटिक फील्ड। इंडक्टर डज नॉट अलाउ सडन चेंजेस ऑफ करंट, कैपेसिटर डज नॉट अलाउ सडन चेंजेस ऑफ वोल्टेज। ओके, so inductor at the time of switching, if initially relaxed, will behave as a open circuit. If initial current is there, it will behave as a current source. Okay, same capacitor at the time of switching will behave as a short circuit. Okay, if initial voltage is there in the capacitor, it will behave as a voltage source. Okay, at the steady state, what is happening, let us see. Okay, so what is xc? xc is equal to 1 by omega c. What is omega? Omega is equal to 2 by f into c. Okay, so I can say that what is f? Okay, so at t equals to infinity, okay, at t equals to infinity, what is frequency? Frequency is equal to 1 by time period. Okay, 1 by time period, or I can say 1 by infinity equals to 0. Okay, so 1 by infinity equals to 0. So at infinity or at the steady state, what is the behavior of this? What is the behavior of this? What is the capacitive reactance? What is the capacitive reactance? This is 0, this is 0. Means that 1 by 0 is equals to infinite. Okay, so at the steady state, I can interpret that at a steady state or at a steady state, what is happening at a steady state, I can say that Xc is equal to infinity, or your inductor will your capacitor will behave as a open circuit. कैपेसिटर, हाउ इंडक्टर विल बिहेव, इंडक्टर में ऐसा नहीं होगा, इंडक्टर विल बिहेव एज ए शॉर्ट सर्किट. Okay, how it is happening? Similar, XL is equals to 2 pi f into n. So 2 pi L divided by T. At the steady state, T equals to infinite, so XL equals to 0. XL equals to 0 means inductive reactance is equals to 0. Reactance is equals to 0 means short circuit. Okay, so that's how you can analyze the thing. Only one thing you have to remember, how inductor will behave in the transient period, capacitor you will remember according to this analogy. Okay, so this is all about your behavior of inductor, capacitor and resistor during transient behavior. Okay, in the next video we will see how to solve transient problems. Okay, thank you.